First thing that we established is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already has determined the value of this dunya to not be worth more than the weight of a mosquito. And Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah ta'ala says, as for the believers, because of their knowledge of Allah and what Allah has informed them of the nature of this dunya, they also are not deluded by it. They also see no value in it. And so they decide to abandon this world in the spiritual sense before the world abandons them. That's a powerful message. They decide to abandon the world spiritually before the world abandons them physically. Before the dunya has fooled you until the end of your life and deluded you. He says, rahimahullah ta'ala, there is not a single person except that at one point in their existence they will completely shed the worth of this dunya, even the most wicked of disbelievers. Because on the day of judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يَوَدُّ الْمُجْرِمُ لَوْ يَفْتَدِي مِنْ عَذَابِ يَوْمِئِذٍ بِبَنِيهِ وَصَاحِبَتِهِ وَأَخِيهِ وَفَصِيلَتِهِ الَّتِي تُؤْوِي. That on the day of judgment, a person would be willing to present this world in gold to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to get themselves out of the situation that they're in the hereafter. They have no love for this world whatsoever. They would be willing to abandon everything of this dunya to better themselves in the hereafter. And he said that's why it was called dunya. That's why it was called the most humiliated, because there's not a single creature except that creature will abandon it at some point in their existence. The game is to figure it out before it's too late. But everyone at one point in their existence is going to say, it really wasn't worth it. It really wasn't worth it. Some people come to that realization in this world, but they come to it too late to actually do anything about it, like Faraona. Faraona came to the realization as he was drowning. And you can just think about this, subhanallah. Think about Faraona, you know, one of the most painful deaths is the death of drowning. Think about those last seconds of Faraona in that sea as he's drowning, and life is replaying itself in Faraona's mind. All the oppression, all the palaces that he had, all the times he claimed to be God, all the times he attached himself to this world. Like, imagine if you're Faraona and you had all those palaces and you committed all those transgressions and you're drowning in that sea, and you are thinking for the last few seconds about what you've put forward in this life. That's powerful. Because even Faraona came to a point where I have no need for this world whatsoever. It is of absolutely no benefit to me whatsoever. So at some point, everyone comes to that realization. The problem is that usually that realization comes far too late. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala throughout the Quran mentions dunya over and over and over again. The life of this world, the life of this world, the life of this world. Illustrating the nature of it, illustrating the way that we should treat it, illustrating the way that we should make use of it. وَلَا تَنْسَى نَصِيبَكَ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا. Do not forget that which is in this dunya. Pursue the akhirah. Run towards the hereafter. بَادِرُوا بِالْأَعْمَالِ الصَّالِحَةِ. Rush to prepare yourself in the hereafter. But at the same time, don't forget your position in this world. Don't forget what's been presented to you.